Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining this monthly meeting. Today is a special one because today is the 12th. That means we already did 1 year of this meeting, and it was a crazy year. I don't know if you remember, but 1 year ago it was DrupalCon Prague, and we did the first release of UI pattern by us because we got the maintenance rights of UI pattern during the summer 2022. And we did the first release during DrupalCon. We started this meeting, and here we are 1 year ago, and we did a lot together. So I'm very happy to host you today. So you all know UI Suite. We are implementing design systems in Drupal, and we are connecting the design system to the Drupal API. Same agenda as last times. We will talk about common subject, module one by one, the theme, and the community. So we didn't do progress about Drupal Core Project Browser, but anyway, it's not a priority because I don't know if it will be merged in Drupal 10.2 or 10.3. Someone know? Because the Drupal 10.2 will be released soon. So if it's not, we not make it for next release, we have 6 months more to change the data for Project Browser. But there was some news during the DrupalCon last week. Yeah.
Sorry, just in the chat, 10.3, yes.
It's 10.3. Okay, so that's very good. So we are not late. We have 6 months more to implement this. So implementing this is adding icons, changing the description to make it fit more with this kind of tool, and picking categories. So now there is only 20 categories on Drupal. So it's better, it's cleaner. And we need to pick 3 of them. During DrupalCon, we already started to talk about that. But at least we will take content display and maybe 2 other ones. The other subject of DrupalCon was UI Pattern 2. 7 years ago, Antonio did the first commit of Drupal 1. It was during the Drupal 8.2 life cycle. 8.2. When I think about that, it's crazy. It's so long time ago. And now we are ready to start UI Pattern 2. We are talking about this in July, since the release of SDC in Drupal Core. And during August and September, we did some talks, some specification. We did some progress. And in October, I was invited by KTIC, the company of Christian, to come to Munich. So there was a lot of beer, but we also did a lot of work because we done a large part of the specification and we tested what was written. So it was writing a chapter, testing the chapter, writing the chapter, testing the chapter. So now the specification document, it's rock solid, I hope, because everything who is not in a draft state, it was tested. So thank you, Christian and KTech. We have now a development team with 6 people. If someone else want to join, is welcome. But that's all the people we gather in August, Christian, Edouard, Tim, and me. And the 2 new people who join us during DrupalCon, Olivier and Philippe. So welcome. One of the goals of UI Pattern 2 is to consolidate the ecosystem, because it happens again during DrupalCon, but when people come to me and say, I don't know about UI Pattern, I don't know, it looks complicated, there is so much modules. They're all right. It's crazy. Today, if you want to have a website with UI Pattern, you maybe need to activate 5, 10 modules. So what we will do is we will take a lot of modules from the ecosystem, merge them into module inside the package. So on the right part, in blue is UI pattern package, and yellow is the ecosystem. But what we do too, we will remove UI pattern display suite, UI pattern field group from the package and move them to ecosystem. Is it clear? If you want to add another module to be merged, please propose it. So this is the architecture overview. We are introducing a new plugin type. It will be the prop type. And we are doing a lot of change on the source plugin type. So now the plugin type is able to do both prop and slot. In your pattern 1, it was only the field, so the slot. It is able to retrieve the data itself, and is able to carry form widget. So it will be also it will also carry some features of UI pattern settings. Then we have 2 tools to get the prop type plugins from the prop definition. So on the right, the blue box or SDC. And of course, we have the form builder, like we have today, but it will be a bit more powerful to connect, to be called by the consumer plugins and API like layouts, blocks, formatters, views, you name it. If someone wants to have a more detailed explanation, I will be happy to take some time after the meeting. So now we need to do the kickoff. We need to take decision because there is some part we are not decided yet. We need to assign the issue to everybody, to set an agenda, to know how we will work together, when we will work, what are the targets. So I think we are mostly, except Christian and Edouard, we are all here today. So when do we do that? Me, I'm available all week. Olivier, Tim, Philippe.
Well, I just start speaking then. So this, I would say, like, I'm available in November, beginning of November. I'm available.
Okay.
This week is a bit dense from work.
So let's do it next week. Any day?
What about the others? Everybody available?
I don't know. They don't answer. But we meet Christian and Edouard anyway, so maybe they will share with us later the availability.
Okay.
I don't know, Olivier team, maybe they are still mute or they are busy.
Okay.
Okay, but anyway, we decided it will be next week. Let's check with the other one which day next week. Okay. So before the kickoff meeting, you are invited to read the specification document. It's a Google Doc, and to have a look on the prototype. The prototype is the branch 2.0.x on Drupal.org. Let's talk about UI pattern 1 now. We are proposing a new strategy concerning the issue. We will keep in UI pattern 1 issue queue only the bug fixes because we need to keep this module workable and good quality, high quality, and the changes which increase the compatibility with UiPattern 2. So the new features, the non-mandatory changes, let's move them to UiPattern 2 or 2.1. Does it make sense? What I want to avoid is to have some features were introduced in two different branches in the same time. So how do you get ready for UiPattern 2? As a tamer, we already identified a few tasks, including remove preprocess from patterns, because there is no preprocess anymore with LDC and UiPattern 2. And also to be sure you fill that slot and setting as props. So let's focus on those two tasks today, because it's not possible to achieve that now. We need we expect something. First, in order to be sure every field is a slot and every setting is a prop, we are expecting a new release of UiPattern settings with the links type and the machine name type. So good news, during DrupalCon, we finished the issue. Now the issue is currently under review, and if it's okay, we will release a new version of UiPattern settings, and then we can move the menu structure, breadcrumb structure, pager structure from fields to props. Fields to settings. So from slot to props for UiPattern 2. Also, there is another preprocess. There is a preprocess we still need. It's to be sure some slot or a collection of renderable instead of one renderable. So you know this issue. We are talking about this issue every month, but something happened this month. Something happened. The Twig team answered the merge request and did some comments. So now it's on our side again. We need to answer the answers of the Twig team. So it's a bit complicated to me to answer because it's low level PHP, so it's high competencies. So if someone wants to participate and become a Twig contributor, is welcome. UI styles. UI styles, no release last month, but we started. It's Marion from Smile Team started work on the style widget. So now instead of having only select form element everywhere with very boring, sometimes confusing, we are introducing the style types and the widget, and also mechanism to guess the type if missing. So today we have 4 or 5 types: list, Boolean, range, and color, and corresponding widget. It's very exciting. Can't wait to use it on my website. New icon modules. This is the other big work with UiPattern 2. So let's wait UiPattern 2, it's landed before starting it. Layout option. Layout option was discussed a lot too during DrupalCon. We are wondering if we can take the opportunity of UiPattern 2 to merge them in UiPattern 2, because you know, patterns, components are already generating layouts. So why keeping a module only for layouts? And layouts, they look like components. They are template-based. The region or slots, the option or props, they are 90% the same as component. The issue, it's we have region option. That means with layout option, each slot can have props. So If we success introducing this mechanism in UI pattern 2, we can get rid of layout option in the UI suite ecosystem. So if someone want to take it, you are welcome. You can contact me and Florent because we already did a few investigation about that. But it will be great to have a simpler ecosystem and a more powerful component tool. UI skins, no news because we were counting about Page Manager and we were waiting for the new release of Page Manager. But Page Manager got no new release in last month. So let's wait. The stream is ready. Then UI examples. So the next step is to find a way to make the declaration simpler. And on UI pattern 1 and 2, what we do, it's I will stop the ringing. I don't know why it's something to do. Okay. So in pattern 1 and 2, we are already allowing to add some previews on some stories. Sorry. So in pattern 1 and 2, we are already allowing to add some previews and stories without the sharp. So I think we will get soon a good algorithm to remove the sharp and make example lighter. About that theme, a new release of DSFR was done in September. So with new features, new tasks, a lot of bug fixes. And so it's very exciting. The beta 5 is coming soon, and it will be the last beta because I think after that we can release a release candidate. And during DrupalCon, someone from working with the French government told us that the French government, the French minister are using UIC DSFR a lot. It's everywhere. So the number of websites is way higher than the 20 websites who are registered on Drupal.org. We don't see them because there is, they don't call home. They don't send data to Drupal because of firewalls. Also, during DrupalCon, someone start to work on a UIC Tailwind team. So let's wait. I hope next month we will have news about this new implementation. What about our module? Are they compatible with UI pattern 2 or not? Nearly. There is only 13 pre-process concerning pattern, and we need to remove all of them to make the team compatible with UI pattern 2. Let's wait. I think half of them are easy, so we can do it the next weeks, and maybe the other half will be tricky. I will give you more news next month. But this is very important for everybody because those teams are the public demonstration of what to do to have a theme compatible with both UI pattern 1 and UI pattern 2. So if you wonder how you can do that for your project, you can have a look on this theme. About the community. So the big news was at DrupalCon. We got our table, the UI suite table. I met a lot of people last week. There was a good vibe, some good work too. So it was great. And the people who are missing, I hope we will meet you next time. As you know, we worked on UI pattern 2, UI pattern settings, UI styles, select option. I told you about that. UI suite, etc., of course. But we also work on 3 issues for Drupal Core on the SDC scope. And we already did 1 merge request. Of course, SDC issue are to make UI pattern 2 more compatible with SDC. Our Slack channel is still growing, and that's good. And this meeting is over. Thank you, Olivier. Thank you, Ines. I feel a bit lonely. Nobody got question. Nobody got. Hello, Osman.
Hello there.
Thank you for joining. So everything is clear. Nobody got question. Got something to add? Ines, I use your picture. You see at the end. I hope it's okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now what we will do is we will start the UI pattern 2 work. I see Sharik is here, no? I see there is because I see only little picture. Okay, so Sharik, I think we need to have a call together about to port UI pattern your display suite to UI pattern 2. So if you have some time next days, we can have this meeting. Okay. Rajab.
Yes, hi everybody. Thanks, Pierre, for the presentation and the plan and working with the UI suite. It's really good find for us, actually. And thanks for the directions and help from the time before as well. I'm asking about the UI pattern 2 specifications. I read the specifications and all the logic behind it. So most of that, it's like paving the way for building more custom plugins or widget integrations as well. Yeah, it's really nice.
Thank you.
Yes, it's really nice. The specifications need, I think it's sometimes it has got a little part with code, and sometimes a little bit with like to do or add things. Need to add more info, maybe. These ideas, they all come from you, yeah, from you.
Yes, I wrote the specification, but I got some meetings with Christian and team. We were meeting once a week for 2 months. So it's we discussed together, and also those if you notice, those specifications are gathering ideas expressed by the other people. For example, most of the UI pattern library chapter, it's a merge and consolidation of issue created by Edouard, for example. The idea of applying source for slot and props is from me. But for example, merging that source and widget is Christian, and getting the source to directly get the data instead of proposing the data is Edouard. So you see, I wrote the document, 90% of it, but I took idea from everybody who proposed them, and it was very nice because those ideas were fitting together. And at the end, we have a kind of clean architecture.
Yes, it's nice, really nice. just only one more.
That's true.
It's a suggestion and just notice and suggestion for you guys. Like sometime good companies like they create cars, like they create the car, and the little bit of lack of maybe integrations or parts, like shops for parts, and these things help people to adapt the way in an easier way and a quicker way. The example question is for now. I want to use. I want to adapt it. So it will be with my framework, maybe in multiple frameworks. It could go up into the multiple UN's sites as well. And the idea of adopting needs the integration on the field region. Like when I specify patterns and I'm using the field and I'm drawing the use of display suite directly. So I'm going to use the UI pattern. Yeah. From this point, people maybe for me, I have to do them myself. Like now, it's my task to implement integration for the title, for the body, for the media image, media video, local video, media remote video for YouTube, Vimeo, and maybe others. So it's like these are the things making people not to buy the car or not to I want to invest and let's have a branch to let people come and use this car or use this UI pattern suite. This is the things which maybe it's blocking people from quicker adoption. You got have you got the idea? Really? Yeah, what I'm talking
So
about.
what you call people is contributors or other contributors.
Yeah, compatibility, integration with the fields, more fields types, and with the view modes, integration with that.
Yeah.
And the use of blocks. I think last time in the chat I talked about the UI pattern blocks. Yeah. Yes. For
I know.
me,
Yes.
okay. Let's use the display suite, the SDC for example. SDC blocks. It's not ready. That one.
No.
Ready.
SDC,
Yeah, it has good.
That why, but you know, SDC block is not ready, but UI pattern blocks are not ready too. Today, if you want to work with blocks, you have 5 modules on UI pattern. Yeah. 2 of them are not working. One of them is very limited, and 2 other one are a mess. So what we want to do, if we want to take 3 of those 5 modules and merge them into UI pattern blocks, will be shipped with UI pattern 2. So now, when you will activate UI pattern 2, you will have a complete and well-working implementation with the Drupal blocks. Blocks, layouts, field formatters, and views. This is the 4 stuff we will provide with the UI pattern package.
Got that. Yes, got that.
But I know today.
I see myself.
Is crazy.
Yeah, I see myself helping. That it is my task. It is my task to work on this. So I'll be helping with the field integration and with the block integration. These 2 parts with the layout building. This is the idea because this is an essential for our product. Yeah. So we will invest time. We'll give you time on that. We'll
nice.
Give you time on that. Yes, on the integration with fields. So we'll tell. I need to know which field is not integrated yet. Which field will be supported out of the box or not. So we may try to create a module or a code.
Yeah. You already told us, Rajab, you will be available for testing. You want to do that?
Still? Yes. I like testing so much, actually.
So
Yeah.
I will add you in the team as a tester of the two modules, patent blocks and patent layout.
Yes, happy with that. So much. Thank you so much, Azul.
Thank you. Thanks for you.
Yeah.
You know, we really want the UI patent tool to be useful for Firebase because we have a good opinion of Firebase and we enjoy the team. So if you test it, it will secure the future use with Firebase. So it's very nice.
Yeah, it's not only that framework, not that one. Like we do have another 3. So we'll go up to when we adopt them, it will go up to them because
okay, there is more.
Like we support the Drupal out of the box way, like not to be restricted with a library or a UI framework. Yep.
Okay.
Thanks. Sure.
Thank you. I add you on the right after on the list of in the team. Okay. Any question?
How do we organize the kickoff meeting next week? How do we define the date?
So we need to check with other people because the team is missing. We need
How? Not now, but how do we do that on Slack?
We will do it will be 1 hour call, the same. During the 1 hour call, Christian and me, we will present what we have done. We expect you to have read the spec and got a look on the prototype. And we will share the task. It's already done, but we will be sure about the scopes of the task. We will decide an organization with some sprints, you know, because, for example, some tasks they need to start as sprint 1, other one as sprint 2. We will organize this, and then we will set a weekly meeting.
Okay. My question is, who is organizing the date? Like, who is contacting the team members and setting the date? Okay, good. Just so, yeah, okay. Just so it don't get lost.
Okay, no. I will contact the other one.
Perfect, thanks.
Great. So thank you. See you next month for the one I will not talk before. And there is, I told you, there is some task you can take, everything. So contact me, contact us if you want to participate.
Cool, thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Sure.
Thank you. Bye.